Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings, here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All eyes on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight. With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Shavkat Rakhmonov.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, early round action here featuring the first Kazakh fighter to sign a contract with the UFC, Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. He's one of the best finishers in the sport. Knockout submissions, he's got them in spades. As far as...
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Chimaev's in half guard. Oh, and transitions right into side control. Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev.
Oh.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, you better tap or that thing's going to snap.
He's got it isolated. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Passes to half.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Chimaev's back in full mount. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient. Back mount now. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Rakhmonov.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Under 90 seconds to go in the round. Chimaev's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in. Now he's trying to guillotine.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flu choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but trying to get out of the guillotine. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Rakhmonov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, right into mount.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
So Rakhmonov's right back to the full mount here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, nice work in there. Excellent ground control. You're really showing the judges that you're in charge. Next time you get it down to the ground, I want you to stop.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Well, that ground game on full display in the previous round, and even when you know what's coming, at least with this guy, easier said than done in terms of stopping.
Oh, absolutely. It starts with the takedown. And the moment he secures the takedown, he's already on to the next position. So whereas the opponent is like, okay, now I got to go get an underhook to get back to my feet, he's already locked down that side. He's already got into half guard. He's already starting to posture to get damage off. Not many guys are able to really ride their opponent and work them over with their body as much as this man right here.
Unable to connect with a right hook. Oh, you can hear the thwack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing Rakhmonov's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rakhmonov. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. So Rakhmonov's in half guard. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine, and he's out again. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, nice.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Massive shot from the top. Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Changing the position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
30 seconds to go in round 2. Oh! Huge right hand! $20 seconds left to go in round 2. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Rakhmonov. Final seconds here of round 2. So Rakhmonov's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
I don't know what you're thinking about that. Refocus. Let's get our mind right.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Right on the button. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick. Big punch lands. Ooh. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Chimaev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
So Rakhmonov's overhand punch to the head. It doesn't get there. It was telegraphed, and it was blocked.
Beautiful kick.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
This is a terrible position.
Chimaev's eye is starting to swell shut.
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. The belly.
Chimaev's got the full mount. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Rakhmonov.
Now he's going full mount. He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling.
Attempting an armbar here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
We might get a stoppage here.
Fight IQ on 100 as this guy continues to target that swollen area.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Take them out here. Oh, he got to the spot. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Good work from the top here by Rakhmonov. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Listen, that eye is really starting to swell shut.
All right, so the round is over. The swelling on the fighter's eye is getting out of control at this point in time. Maybe they bring in the doctor to see if his vision has been impaired. It has certainly been compromised to some extent here. But again, he has had no answer for the offense coming back tonight, and as such, that eye is nearly swollen shut. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fight? Back to his feet. Huge left hand.
Holy smokes.
Big uppercut. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Counterpunch landed there by Chimaev. So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finishes.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Let's work. You're scared you up. You need to work.
He's got to start throwing down.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Rakhmonov's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Chimaev's in half guard now.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
Oh, that's it! Khamzat Chimaev, one and done.
Holy smokes!
So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board, and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, you heard it there from Buff Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by TKO. And this man just continues to run roughshod through this UFC welterweight division.
Khamzat Chimaev is one of those